Benefits are a way of establishing what stakeholders really value, and are a measurement of worth. This session looks at how we can ensure that what gets delivered by projects is firmly linked to the outcomes the stakeholders want, and the values that underpin the decision to run the project are respected. But, of course, it is essential that real benefits are captured. Let's look at what happens when mistakes are made. A newly formed PMO introduced a company-wide standard for project business cases. All went well until it came to defining what could be counted as a benefit. Everyone, each department, had their views on that, and there was no process to come to an agreement. Not an ideal position when establishing a standard. Each of these outcomes had staunch supporters. Each was wanted by somebody. So, heads of departments declared them to be benefits. But they are not. Using the ideas we introduced in the first session, it should be clear that each of these is undoubtedly an impact. But are any of them a benefit? What converts an outcome statement from being an impact to a benefit? Let's look at a few of the suggested statements to see how they stack up. This one looks promising. It is a clear statement of a changed state. We used to get 100 clicks, and now we are getting 400. And there is someone who wants that, the marketing manager. She sees it as an obvious improvement, a good thing to have. And it is certainly easy to measure. So, it is worth having. But is it a benefit? What is the value? More clicks may indicate more inquiries, certainly. Is that valuable? More clicks might lead to more sales. That's certainly valuable. So, is more clicks a surrogate measure for a non-financial strategic benefit such as greater customer contact? Or is it a rather poor measure for greater revenue from sales? Because you should measure that by the sales receipts. Anyway, is it a possible benefit? We have already discussed the 4 criteria every well-formed benefit statement needs to meet. Benefit statements have to solve the same problem you are faced with when deciding whom to invest in. Is it John the world-class runner, or Sally the world champion swimmer? Increase the number of clicks, fails the comparative test that a benefit statement must allow. How can you tell whether an increased number of clicks is better than higher volumes of telephone calls, or more valuable than 2 seconds removed from a call manufacturing process? Who knows? What about reduced stock levels? This has a more general feel to it and is patently a good thing. Nobody benefits from having stock hanging around. What is the value gained by reducing the amount of stock? 1. Is it reduced costs associated with the space it occupies? 2. Is it the comparatively greater income that could be gained by having faster moving stock? 3. Is it the reduction in capital locked up in the inventory? If it is any one of these 3, then, that is the value statement, that is the benefit. Reduced stock is a change in state, an impact. Oh, and if it is 2 or all 3, then there are 2 or 3 benefits that need to be stated, managed for, and claimed. And why does it matter? Is it just semantics? Not at all. You get what you manage. If the benefit is regarded as the reduction of slow-moving stock, why not just throw it away? That'll achieve the benefit stated. There'll be no cost saving, there'll be no increased revenue, and no reduction in capex. Any genuine benefit will be accidental, unmanaged and unmonitored. What about this? It is a classic. Who gets the benefit of reduced delivery time? Time compression always comes at increased costs. Either the supplier has invested in infrastructure or incurred greater expenditure on transit. This is a confusion between receivers of value. This is a good thing but a good thing for the customer. And that is not a benefit. What it is an excellent example of a customer value proposition, a CVP. Customers need to value what you offer. You do need positive CVPs, but don't confuse this with a benefit. A benefit is a business value proposition or BVP. Identifying a CVP has a strategic impact. Your organization will expend some of its resources establishing it. So, there needs to be some value returned by it to the company, a BVP or business benefit. So, be careful. Does the speed of delivery to clients fit with your company's strategy, and is it really what the clients value? Because it'll cost. What benefits will your organization gain in return to pay for this expenditure? We will stop here. We hope what we've said has interested you, and you'll find more of interest and value in the set of sessions that focus on benefits. Thank you for your time, Louise and Christopher.